Hi, second graders, Miss Shannon here. Today, we are going to be doing something exciting. We are starting our first writing unit of the school year. This unit is all about narrative writing, and this is lesson 1, titled The Heart Map. What is narrative writing, you ask? It's story writing. It's a story that has a main character and a setting who either faces a problem or has an interesting activity or experience. In this unit, we are going to focus on personal narratives. Personal narrative stories are events or experiences that have happened to you in your life. You will be the main character in your story. How do you decide what topic or event to write about? First, choose an event or activity that you can remember and had a strong feeling about. You could have a strong feeling that is either happy, angry, nervous, scared, excited, or funny. So think of an event that you can remember and had a strong feeling about, meaning it was important to you. It's also important to note that it should be a small moment, one small moment, not a whole day or a whole week. So when you think back to what you're going to write, make sure you're really choosing one small moment in time that you could expand and add lots of detail on, instead of talking about a whole trip to Disneyland that lasted an entire week. We really want to focus in on one small moment. Today, we are going to brainstorm story ideas. Brainstorming means coming up with lots of ideas at one time. You are going to brainstorm at least 6 story ideas that you could write about. Remember, these events or memories should be from your life. You are the main character. So, second graders, it is important that you really choose events that have already happened to you because that will help so much when you are adding detail and thinking about the feelings and emotions you had during that period of time in your life. In order to keep track of all of the ideas you are coming up with that are important and special to you, we will write them down in our heart map. This piece of paper is found in your purple folder that you picked up at Packet Swap last week. So go ahead and find this page in your purple folder. And this is also where this paper will go when you finish. We're going to keep track of it, so make sure you know where it goes. I'm going to talk to you about how I might fill in my heart map. Now, I'm going to try to think of experiences and events that happened to me when I was around your age or younger, so that maybe I can help jog your memory and give you some ideas. Some things I think about when I was 7 or 8, some things that were important to me. That is around the time where my family got our very first pet. We got a dog. So I can almost remember the exact day that our dog came home to us. So I'm going to include that in my heart map. I also remember what it was like to have a wiggly tooth and maybe losing my tooth for the very first time. If any of you can remember the first time you lost a tooth, how exciting it was, or maybe how scared you were. So that could be a good story idea. I also remember a trip my family took to the beach, and my brother and I built a giant sandcastle at the beach. So that was a really fun memory I have with my brother from when we were younger. So, second graders, I know I have kind of planned ahead those ideas, and so it might take you a little bit more time to really think about what memories are special and important to you that you would possibly want to write about. So please take your time today to really think about 6 important events or memories from your life that you might be able to write about. And you're going to fill in your heart map. On the next slide, you will see my example. So, second graders, you can see a few more of my examples. I mentioned the first day of kindergarten. So, first time going to a brand new school. Perhaps you remember your first day of first grade, or even your first day of second grade, which would have been really interesting because it was online. I also wrote a story idea, maybe learning how to ride a bike. I can remember where I was when I first rode my bike by myself. Um, and something that might have happened recently to all of you is building a snowman. We just had a lot of snowfall. And so maybe you built a snowman or a snow fort or went sledding. So those are really great story ideas because you can focus in on one moment in time. Remember, we're trying to write about small moments and not write about a whole week or an entire day. You want to really focus in with details on one specific moment. So take your time today to really think about what stories and events are important to you and jot them down on your heart map. After you finish filling in your 6 sections on your heart map, you are going to hold up your page and take a picture with your Chromebook. And on the next slide, you will insert that picture so that myself or Ms. Gordon or Ms. Marino, if they are your teachers, can take a look at your story ideas. That way, we can kind of help guide you in choosing a story that's really going to help you shine as a writer.